Right, sweet. Come on. All right, we'll get started here. Like 4 minutes. That's a little better. Let's see, water. We got recovery yoga this morning. It'll be nice. Oh. I'll get started here about 2-3 minutes. Don't worry, everybody's favorite person is here.
Good morning.
This is our first time out of bed in like 24 hours. Yesterday was a nice lazy day.
It was great. It was so good. I literally slept like all day.
Uh-huh. Probably got a good 15 hours of sleep the last 24 hours.
Probably more. Honestly.
All right, you ready to get started here, huh?
I am.
Let's do it. 9:03. Let's get rolling. All right, let's start. Just legs out in front. Start to loosen up. Get the hips moving a little bit. So just take this right knee and we'll just pull it up to our chest and just hug it in for a little bit. So if you try to sit up tall with the sit bones still, straight spine. And then maybe start to pull it out to the right a little bit. Moving it, kind of pulling it up towards your armpit there. You're going to start to take the ankle with the left hand and pulling that up towards you as well. Bring this right hand under too. Just pull the knee up towards you. Take a few breaths. Good. Now just go ahead and let that leg come down. Let the left ankle come basically right on top of the right knee. We'll just cross over. We'll sit up tall again. Raise arms up high. Exhale, we're going to come to a forward fold. Just nice and slow. You can get to your toe, awesome, but I'm just here at my shin here. So a little bit of stretch down the left leg and also the right hip. How's this feel?
Good.
Right.
Pretty tight.
Me too. All right, we'll take about 3 or 4 more breaths here, just slowly trying to loosen up our muscles. All right, we can slowly start to just walk back up. Go ahead and just bring that knee up. Let the left foot cross over still. So it's on the left side of the left leg. Start to spin from the right. You can either hug the knee in or you can bring your elbow to the other side of the knee. Breathe here, just move slowly into the twist. All right, I'll just release out of that. Uncross the leg. Squeeze the right knee up in your chest. Do all that on the left side too. Now start to pull that knee over to the left just a little bit, up towards the armpit. Again, trying to sit up tall. And slowly bring that right ankle up. Pull the left side in here too. Just lower down. The ankle come on top of the knee. Start to sit up tall first. Arms come up, come to a forward fold. Just find a good, comfy position where you can slowly sink down. You start to find your breath here. Slow it down this Sunday morning. What's that Maroon 5 song? Sunday morning. Is that the name of it?
Sure.
All right, go ahead and come up from that. Just keep the foot over where it is, bring the knee out. So twist to the left. Then release out of that. Just bring both legs out in front of us. Sit up tall. We're going to come to a forward fold. If you want to bring arms up first, you can. Exhale, just start to lean out over feet. You can bend your knees if you want here. We'll hold this here for a little while, so just slowly let the hamstrings, the hips open up. If you keep holding that, or we're going to come to a little bit of a variation where I'm going to take left hand and put it on the outside of the right foot. If you can extend that far, and then just take the right arm back behind you and come to a twist. Go up with the arm. Come up and over. It'll just slowly move the hand down all the way back to the feet. And then just switch hands. So grab the outside of the left foot with the right hand and twist behind you. Slowly come up with the left hand. Or forward fold again. Take a couple more breaths before we come out. Slowly release. Come all the way down to our backs now. Just bring the knees up. You know, let knees fall left to right a few times. Just loosen up the spine that we just stretched. Just keep doing that a few more times. That spine nice and loose. All right. From here, we're going to go ahead and come to a twist now. So we'll take our right leg and cross it over the left leg. Lift our hips up, move them a couple inches over to the left, and let both knees fall over to the right. We're going to hold this here for about a minute. I'm going to take this left arm, shoot it up and high. Right hand, come to the tops of the knees. Just breathe here, let the body open up. Isn't yoga easy?
Mm-hmm.
Recovery yoga is nice. Oh, here comes somebody. Just hear him booking up the stairs. There he is. And the star of the show is here, everybody. Alright, go ahead and take the right leg off the knee. Just bring our knees up. Just come to the other side, so cross left leg over. Lift the hips up a couple inches to the right. And let both knees fall to the left.
He's been so naughty this morning.
Who's taking care of him on vacation next week?
Cat.
Okay. When Kat comes back and you leave,
Mm-hmm.
you gonna see her?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, go ahead and take the left leg off now. Knees up. Let's hug both knees into our chest. Release the lower back. Alright, go ahead and let just the left leg go straight. Yep. So to hug that knee into our chest again. And release. Just bring the left knee up. Another pull here. Okay, go ahead and release. We'll just move over to our stomachs now. So you can roll over if you want. Actually, we'll come to a tabletop position here. Go ahead and push up, come to tabletop. Hey, buddy, how are you? It's good to see you. Okay, go ahead and tuck the toes behind you. So toes are tucked. We're just going to sit back on our feet. Give a stretch to the toes here quick. Okay, go ahead and come up out of that. Let's go ahead and untuck the toes now. Let's move our hands out a little bit. We're going to come back to a child's pose. Let you spend a little time here just sinking the chest down, pushing into the hands, pushing the hips back towards the feet. If you want, you can walk the hands over to one side and then the other. So I'm just going to the left. When I get over there, I should feel more of a pull on the right side. What did he do? Why are they attacking you? And then if you are moving your hands over to one side, you can go to the other side now. Hands back to center. One more breath here. Good. Go ahead and come on up out of that. Back to our tabletop. Get a couple of cat cows in here. Just a little bit of movement for the spine. Yeah, get that. One more each way. Alright, I'll go ahead and come to thread the needle now. Hold that for a little while. So we'll take our left hand, shoot it up to the left. We'll shoot it on under the right armpit. Back of the hand comes to the ground. Left shoulder comes to the ground. A lot of weight goes into the back of the right shoulder, and then the right hand, sorry, the left shoulder, and then the right hand. Should feel a good stretch on the back of that left shoulder. Alright, go ahead and start pushing that right hand. Left hand come around. Shoot right arm out now, come to the other side. Right arm goes under the left, back the hand, back the shoulder, come to the ground, take some breath. Just pushing the left hand, come up from that. Go ahead and we're actually gonna come all the way back to a down dog now. So get the hands ready, we'll push the hips up, toes tuck, push all the way back. Get a good stretch in both the feet. From here, let's slowly walk the feet up to the hands, bend the knees. Find yourself in a forward fold here, feet about hips width apart. You cross hands at the elbows, just take a couple breaths again, bend the knees if you want. Start to bend the knees a little more, pushing the feet all the way up. Arms up high. And exhale, arms come down. Cool. All right, go ahead and take right leg. We're going to take left leg and step it over the right leg. Feet should still be about the same level here. And go ahead and bring hands, just a prayer. We're going to start to push the right hip out and back as we come to a forward fold. Bring our hands to the ground. And start to feel a pull in the back of the right leg. Just take a couple breaths. Trying to get your chest down a little bit further if you want. You can start to walk the hands a little bit over to the left. Feel a stretch on that right side a little bit more. Still using your left foot. Left foot should still have a good amount of weight in it. All right, we'll start to push into the left foot and then raise all the way up, nice and slow. Good, just switch the feet here quick. Take out the right leg over the left now. Hands come in prayer. We'll slowly start to send the hips out and back over to the left. Come down, hands can come towards the ground. Still a lot of weight in that right foot. Again, if you want to walk your hands a little bit over to the right, you feel a little bit more of a stretch. Try to pull that left hip away from kind of like the left armpit area. Right, we can slowly start to walk the hands back to center. Start to push into the right foot. Raise all the way up, nice and slow. Good. All right, let's come wide on our mat. Makes me think I'm wide on our mat. We'll just start to bring hands to hips. Start to raise up taller. You should be pushing into the outsides of your feet. Yep. We'll start to just come into a forward fold. Start to send the hips back. Nice and plain, and we'll keep the back straight for now. So keeping that spine nice and tall, just slowly moving weight forward into the toes. Just find where your hips and hamstrings grab you, and then just let gravity slowly start pulling those muscles. Whenever you're ready, you can slowly start to round the back out a little bit. Maybe bring the hands to the ground. Again, just moving weight into the toes. Take some breaths here. We'll slowly start to bring our hands a little bit closer, kind of right under the shoulders. Put a little weight into the hands, start to bend the knees. We'll walk the feet in a couple steps, and we'll come into a squat pose. Just sit the hips down. Take some breaths here. Just let gravity pull the hips down towards you. Shouldn't be too much hip discomfort. Move your feet in whatever angle you need. A lot of people's hips are different. If you want, you can take elbows to the insides of the knees. Hands looking rather into prayer, pushing the knees. It's like Sunday prayer. Okay, good. So you can go ahead and just fall down to your butt behind you. We're gonna move around to our stomachs. Oh, for real this time. Oh. Coming to a little bit of a back bend, so we'll come to Sphinx pose. So hands are gonna come into the mat, elbows right under the shoulders. What we're trying to do, we're gonna pull our chest up and forward. So we'll push hands into the ground, hips move into the ground. You should feel a stretch in the abs, the upper abs. Go ahead and just lower down from that. We'll take our right foot and start to curl it up towards our butt. We're going to reach back and grab the inside of the foot with our right hand. From here, we're just going to start to slowly bring this right shoulder down forward towards the ground, stretching out that quad, trying to push the right knee away from the right hip as much as possible. We'll hold this for a little while, stretching out the quad. If for any reason you want to switch to the outside of the foot, you can do that. They'll both work. Just a couple more breaths here. Go ahead and release that foot. Move to the other side. Start to curl the left foot up. Reach back the left hand. Grab the foot. So just slowly fall forward, bringing the left shoulder down. Just turn your head to one side and just slowly let the muscle open up. Don't have to do a whole lot here. All right, go ahead and just release that foot. Start to bring our knees out wide onto the mat. Feet can start to come together as we bring our hands around to push-up position. Come all the way back to a child's pose. This time with the knees a little wider. A couple breaths here. Guess we could push up just to all fours now. We'll come to pigeon pose, and so we'll just start to bring this right knee forward. Right knee comes up towards the right wrist, and left ankle starts to go over towards the left wrist. As our back leg starts to, the toes are untucked, start to scoot that back knee back behind you. What we're going to start to do is bring chest down and forward. Loosen up the back of that right hip. So eventually you'll be able to bring chest all the way down to the ground, but for now what you're trying to do is just sink both hips down. We'll be holding this one for about 1.5 minutes, so it should give you plenty of time to open up the hip. If you can, come all the way down. You can make your hands into a fist and just make a little pillow for your head. Close your eyes, breathe, and enjoy. Just a couple more breaths here. Start to push into the hands, start to raise the chest up, start to scoot the back foot up, come back to our tabletop position. Wherever you need to get there, just switch sides. Start to bring that left knee up towards the left wrist. Left ankle can start to go out to the right a little bit. Untuck the toes behind you. Just slowly come down to the pose. Again, trying to sink both hips down as far as you can first. The front of that right hip flexor needs to loosen up as well. A couple more breaths here. Slowly start to come up out of that and lift the chest up. Bring our feet around in cross-legged position. Go ahead and just come to a normal cross-legged position. If you want to inhale, left arm up high. Right arm up high, sorry. We'll go left arm. Inhale, left arm up high. Sorry about that. Right hand comes over to the right. Start to push up through the left side. And after you push up, you can start to lean a little bit to the right. Pushing up out of the left hip. Try to create as much separation between the armpit and the hip as you can. And then just continue down, forward, over to the right. That left hand, you feel stretch on the back side of the left. And just walk the hands aside. Come to a quick forward fold when you come to center. Just tuck, push back up, raise all the way up. Now inhale, right arm high, left hand can come out. The left side will push up through the right hip. Start to lean a little bit over to the left. Continue down and forward, over, and that right hand down towards the left knee. Let the chest follow down to a little forward fold. Walk the hands over center. And do a forward fold. Just push up. All right, let's go ahead and come in a butterfly position. So, and bring both feet together. First, we'll start with just trying to push into the tops of the knees. Hands can come to the ankle. Slowly start to come to a little bit of a forward fold. Just a couple more breaths here. Slowly start to come into that. Chest back up. And to come into a cross-legged position again. This time, let's make sure to line up the outsides of the feet with the knees. So, if you got whichever leg you got in front, that foot on the outside is going to line up with the knee, and vice versa on each side. We'll bring the legs out so that this front leg is about at a 90 degree angle. Start to sit up tall. We'll first take our forearms to the tops of the knees. Make sure both the knees are pushed down as far as they'll possibly go. We're going to slowly be coming into a forward fold, bringing our chest down and forward. You can start to walk your hands out whenever you're comfortable. And hold this for about another minute. Just a couple more breaths. Slowly start to push into the hands. We'll just come on up from there. That feel.
Really good.
Really good. And switch the feet. We'll just hit the other side now. So again, line up the feet, the outside of the knees. Should be a straight line. Make sure this front leg has a 90 degree angle in it. So sit up tall, raising up from the sit bones. Nice. Don't want to be a rounded out spine. Not quite yet. We're going to take forearms to the tops of the knees. Push the knees down. So slowly start to bring your chest forward. Again, this one will be about a minute and a half. Couple more breaths here. Go ahead and slowly we'll come on into that. Oh, right, send the legs out straight. We'll come down to our backs. You get any final stretches in. I'm gonna hug the knees into the chest in case that the back and lower spine is a little sore. You can send the knees left to right whenever you want. A couple final stretches. Whenever you're ready, just gonna lay back. Enjoy a couple minutes of just Shavasana. Eyes can be closed, feet can fall up to the side. Go ahead and let you choose whatever you want to focus on. But try to stay focused on one thing, whether that be your breath or analyzing your body, or just try to focus on keeping quiet in your mind, whatever you like. Give me about 2 minutes here. And just a couple more breaths here. Start to wiggle the toes, move the fingers. Are you ready? Take a big inhale, lift the arms up above your head. Full body stretch. Oh, on one side, push up. And when you're done. Oh, thank you so much for joining. Namaste. God bless. Brody, Yogi, Sophie. That's something. Thank you guys. Happy Sunday. Have a wonderful Sunday. Take this nice relaxed feeling into your whole day. Enjoy. Oh.
Mine was still not.